Howdy folks, it's Howie here, Howie Cat. We're going to read from Flashbacks, where we learn about science. Chapter 5, it's Lights Out. I don't know who either of those people are, so I really don't know, but it is starring Jessica Cruz, a really fun Green Lantern, and I like this art. This art's really cute, I think. So it says, oh no, the power is out, Green Lantern, can you help us? No problem. In brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. And no, I did not actually look at the page while I recited that. Much better, but we probably need a little solution, a little more permanent than my ring. Yeah, we need electricity. Let's see. Electricity is created by electrons, which are teeny tiny particles that orbit around an atom's nucleus. Great, can we get some? Electricity can come from a direct current, or DC, which means the electric current flows in one direction, like from my phone's battery to my phone. Or an alternating current, known as AC, which flows in both directions, like this light switch should be helping to demonstrate. Time to go straight to the source. Flip, flip, flip. Hurry up! These video games aren't going to play themselves. So how does electricity get to your house? Electricity is made by converting mechanical energy into electrical energy, often at generating stations, which you might know by the name power plants. Hey, I'm the OG power plant. Thank you very much. We got poison ivy there. Not that kind of plant, poison ivy. Waka waka. That was silly. Inside the generating station, thermal energy from burning fossil fuels or mechanical energy from moving water is converted into electrical energy with a huge generator like this one. Then the current is set through the transformers to increase the voltage and push the power long distances. The voltage works kind of like a roller coaster. When the voltage is high enough, you can go hundreds of miles to get to your house. Whee! The electrical charge goes through high voltage transmission lines that stretch across the country. Then it passes through substations and transformer boxes along the way where the voltage is lowered. Just like how a roller coaster decreases speed before it's time for you to get off. The electricity goes to a service panel with breakers or fuses, which protect the wires inside your house from being overloaded, and which you should never ever touch unless you're an adult. We have live wire here now. Believe me, I tried touching one and got grounded for a month. Get it? Grounded. Because you ground electricity like with rubber. Speaking of which, we're busy, live wire. The electrical current flows through the wires inside the walls to the outlets and switches and viola. Oh, still no power. Click, click. Could you please hurry up? Okay, it's time to generate some energy. There are a few different methods to use for that, but let's start with the most common one. Fossil fuels. Hey, Barry, I need a favor from the Flash. You got it. What's up? Well, we're talking about fossil fuels, and I kind of needed to get to the source. They went back in time. Ta-da! The origin of fossil fuels. We only had to travel back 300 million years. Wait, Cretaceous period dinosaurs? We didn't go back far enough. This is only 65 million years ago. Sure, sorry, Just really wanted to see the dinosaurs. Fossil fuels, which are all oil, coal, and natural gas, were created when, well, from plants that died way back before these dinosaurs roamed the earth. Wait, plants? Not from dead dinosaurs? It's a common misconception, but we should probably get out of here before we become dino food. And here comes a dino. Years of pressure and heat turned all that organic material into oil, coal, and natural gas. For a long time, burning those materials was the most inexpensive way for most people to get electricity. They are still most commonly used as our main energy sources. But there is a downside. I mean, besides almost getting eaten by dinosaurs? Well, first of all, fossil fuels are not all renewable. Once we've used up all that we have, there won't be any more. And scientists estimate at our current rate of use, they'll be depleted in the next 50 to 100 years. Also, now fossil fuels cost more than other energy sources. And I don't just mean in money. They're the biggest contributor to climate change, and they increase our pollution big time. Okay, there was a duck. Oh, he's covered in oil. I got it, an oil spill. They also cause oil spills, and even sometimes acid rain. You have the umbrella ready, right? Just in case? I do, but I don't want to talk about but I want to talk about a more long-term solution. Renewable energy. Renewable means it can be used over and over without ever running out, kind of like the love. No matter how much you give away, you always have more. Oh, that's sappy. And so let's talk about one of the biggest and most renewable resources we have, the sun. Solar panels work when photons, or particles of light, are used to knock electrons free from their atoms, creating a flow of electricity. What this means is that the panels soak up the sunlight, then convert it into DC, direct current, electricity. Then an inverter converts the current to AC and allows it to flow into your home. Extra electricity can be stored in a battery to be used in your home later or sent back to the grid for everyone to use. Solar panels create energy while saving money and creating jobs, and they cut down on carbon pollution. It's a win all the way around. But what about areas that aren't sunny? There's always the power of wind. Wind power is also renewable. As long as wind turbines are in a spot where the wind blows, they keep spinning. The wind turns the propeller like blades of a turbine around the rotor. The rotor spins the generator, which then creates the electricity. It's simple and great for the environment. All you need is wind. And this place has plenty. Hey, pigs really do fly. Looks kind of like a cow to me. You see it there? That's a cow. It's a cow, Barry. Another source for renewable energy is geothermal energy, which is energy that comes from the heat inside the earth. A few miles below the Earth's surface is very, very hot water. Geothermal plants use the steam from that hot water to rotate the turbines, which activate generators. There are 3 types of thermo-powered plants: dry steam, binary cycles, and flash steam. Did someone say flash? Flash steam, not the flash. It's the most common type of geothermal power plant, using reservoirs of water with temperatures higher than 360 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, that's hotter than anything I can generate. Yeah, and it flows up through wells at high pressure. It's pumped into a low pressure tank where the liquid water flashes into steam that is used to turn the turbines. And this is dry steam. Old Faithful here is protected, but in Northern California, steam from some natural geysers is piped directly to the power plants. Whoa! And just like with dry steam and flash steam, binary steam uses hot water in the earth, only this water is a lot cooler. Great! Cooler means it's only 225 to 360 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, never mind. He had his little swimsuit on. He was going to go for a dive in the hot water. These plants use the hot water to heat a special liquid that boils at a lower temperature, and then that steam is used to turn the turbine. So the important thing to understand is that we use electricity for everything from charging our devices for work and school to heating our homes, and demanding for energy is only going to increase. Which is why it is so important to start using more renewable energy to help protect our planet and ensure everyone has all the energy they need to live. Speaking of which, did you figure out how to turn on our power back? That's not quite right. How to turn our power back on. That is much better. Oh, hey girls, sorry about that. Seems I forgot to pay the power bill this month. Everything should be fine now. Seriously, after all that? Well, glad you could shed a little light on the subject, Dad. Oh, Babs. Was that one of those terrible puns commonly known as dad joke? You betcha. Oh, there we go. That's looks like some of the superheroes from the universe, and that was kind of fun. We learned a little bit about energy, and got to see Jessica Cruz, one of the newer Green Lanterns in action. Not new. She's been around for a while, but newer, decade or so. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye, folks.